So, you guys, this is me being vulnerable, right? This is me being really vulnerable. I am in a situation where I am feeling used in my 40s. Like, I don't understand how some persons will just wake up to think that manipulating other people is the new thing. I don't understand. I feel really bad because we have given in to this for months now, expecting that it will change, but it's not changing. So the thing is this, right? Um, we moved into this apartment with our agreement that the meter it's going to be solely ours. So for some reasons our next neighbor they had issues, and then it's taking so long for them to get prepaid meter, and the owner of the house had asked that she pleaded that okay, we should allow them in this our meter for a period of time. And okay, it was only normal for me to ask, okay, if you're asking for time, what duration of time are we looking at here? And I became the bad person. you know I was asking like, okay, how long is this going to be for? Let's know what we are dealing with, because we don't want a situation where we'll have issues with our neighbor. We didn't want that situation, and they didn't understand from the point I was coming from, because they've been manipulated. I mean, the owners of the house have been manipulated because the people, the tenant that moved in, came in with all this pity, being friendly and all that. And I'm like wondering, are these people not even seeing that they are being used, they are being manipulated? But I really don't want to be the one that we, spill the whole thing. I decided to watch and see how it will all play out. So months into the use of this meter, there was a time we overheard our neighbor screaming, telling the owner of the house stuff like, we have every gadget in the house, they recharge so much, and they don't use lights from what they recharge, and all that. In my head, I'm like, we even do more of the recharge. Sometimes we recharge and they don't even get to pay. you know it's just a lot. I'm just trying to break this, like, make it very short. I'm trying to make it really short because it's going to be really long if I want to go into details. So from the way I talked about the meter thing from beginning, I just wanted us to have clarity as to, okay, landlord, if you're saying these people are going to be on this meter for a particular time, what time frame are we looking at? I became the bad person. Like I said, they brought in sentiment, you're a Christian, can't you accommodate another person? Can't you do this? I'm like, come on, this is not even where I'm coming from. We have lived with people, we have seen how people abuse certain things. I think it should be defined. If you're saying these people should be on this meter, that you clearly state in the agreement belong to us, because from the look of things we were paying more than them. So we actually, like, okay, spoke about it, and they were like, okay, don't worry, they're going to be out of the meter. I'm talking about since from September. We are in January now, and my neighbor walks up to me this morning to ask that, because we understand that okay, their own meter is being processed. So she came this morning to ask that the new meter that they are bringing, that she will like that we collect the new meter and then forgo or let the other one be in their possession. And in my head, I'm wondering, like, who does this? How can people be this manipulative? So we allowed you access, we allowed you to use meter with us for a period of time, and now you are trying to like push us out of it. It's not fair. I became really angry, and now, that's not just the case. Most of the time, we're sending in money because the way these people came in into the house, they became so, there was this, they want to be in control of everything. Before the unit will finish, they will call us, it's remaining so and so, that they should top up and all that. And then without, just because of how we entered, we don't want issues, we don't want drama, Anytime that is being mentioned, we should top up that they are going to top up with time, as in after hours. Most of the time we have done the top up and they never subscribe or buy meter. We will always depend on the one we will do. Say 2 weeks ago, the current one we do, when we do 5,000 naira, because we really don't use a lot in the house at the moment. When we do 5,000 naira, 5,000 naira from my calculation stays for 2 weeks. And the last time we did light was 2 weeks ago. I sent him money for the light to come on. That's for the unit. And surprisingly, she walks up to me this morning to say unit is remaining, um unit is just remaining just small token and all that. And in my head, she said they have bought and they feel and we are the next people that we buy. In my head, I'm like, when did you buy? But I really didn't bring that out because I feel I don't want a situation where my husband will feel disrespected, because in his head he's like always, don't worry, even if you go doing certain things, some people may feel like they are using you, but at the end of the day they're actually doing themselves. The only thing he's praying for is for God to keep providing and for us to be doing. But I don't even want to continue that. We keep doing and some other persons are enjoying from what we are doing. It's not like, okay, I cannot do, but don't mandate me, don't force me to do what I don't want to do. I can do once in a while, maybe out of the abundance that I've been blessed with. I can choose to, okay, this time I understand. Even if you come up to me like, okay, we don't have at this time and I want you guys to do, there's nothing wrong with that. But not like making us feel like, okay, you are doing and whereas you're not doing anything. It's crazy. I'm feeling used, I'm feeling cheated, I'm feeling um like it's not fair. I'm feeling like people are just mean, people are just wicked. You give people little opportunity and they just want to collect everything. It's crazy. But the good thing now is that there's a new structure. Since she walked up to me that, okay, can we collect the new meter that is coming and leave the old one for them? I told her no, it won't work. We are going to stay with this. Her reasons were that, oh, the new meter, they say it's difficult to use, and she don't think that she can even recharge it, that her mom is having difficulties in recharging the new meter. In my head, so okay, so we're the ones that should learn to manage difficulties in recharging new meter. I said, madam, it won't work, because prior to this time in our agreement, this meter, old one, should be our use, but because we were asked, because they pleaded that we should allow you guys in for a period of time, this is why we said, okay, no wahala. But now coming to now impose new meter on me is something I don't understand. So my husband was like, the F13 gone serve, coming to say this new meter should be. I'm like, ooh, like how are people? This whole thing just paused by day. I woke up, I went out for my morning walk, I did the little I could do, and then coming home to come and hear this, just, I say, how mean can people be? How wicked? How else do people want you to relate with them in this life? Because you see this meter thing, I actually saw it coming. I saw it coming because this was why I was from the beginning asking, how long are we going to do this sharing? Because I wouldn't want a situation where you're going to have issues with your neighbor and tomorrow is said that you are a Christian. Come on, people should not be manipulated into, because I am a Christian, I now should not know the right action or the right decision or the right things to accept. Like, I don't understand. So because we are Christians, it means we should be foolish. Is that what it is in the now? That's what I'm trying to understand. A Christian is supposed to be foolish without thinking, without analyzing, without planning. Is that what is the new trend? Like, I just want to know. This is why I'm coming up with this video. Like, what do you think is the way forward? Because as it stands, we're still going to wait on this meter thing until probably February. Let's see the outcome. And before that time, I said, okay, going forward, as I subscribed this morning, I sent proof of payment. Going forward, whenever you subscribe, please send proof of payments for peace and understanding, because I don't want to have issues. I don't want to be misunderstood. Have I done anything wrong? I am just so pissed. I am pissed, seriously pissed. I'm trying to hold my chill, like I'm trying to be calm, making this video. Like for my expression, you will know already that I am not happy.